Hey guys, welcome to this channel. Today I'm going to tell you some of the pros and cons of my recently purchased Rog Strix G15 2021 and I recently purchased it from Flipkart. So if you want to see a detailed review and unboxing of this laptop, then you should just click here. So the first con that I think which is associated with this laptop is the screen size. For content creators and gamers like me, I think 15-inch is a pretty small size. So given a choice, I would have definitely preferred a 17-inch version of this laptop, which is Strix G17, but that version is extremely difficult to find. So the second con that I think is associated with this laptop is this panel. This panel is a full HD panel, 1080p, but in the current market, some games can utilize a better panel, a 2K panel, so they look the best in a 2K panel. So the next con in this laptop is that there is no number pad. For creators like me, I need to type numbers a lot, so the absence of a number pad is very annoying. So if given a choice, I would have definitely preferred the G17, which has a number pad. So the next con is during heavy gaming or during heavy content creation, like if you are editing 4K videos, the temperature of this laptop easily goes to about 82 degrees, 83 degrees. So that is quite a lot temperature for a laptop. So in order to keep the temperatures normal, you really need to buy a professional laptop cooler, and professional laptop coolers cost a lot, like about 7,000, 8,000 rupees. So if you want to check how does the cheaper ones perform, do click here. So if you have air conditioning in your room, then you definitely need to turn that temperature down. So that is one of the cons, that you would have to spend a lot on professional cooling pads and this air conditioning bill. But if you want to reduce your electricity bill, then you should just click here to see my video on how you can save electricity bill. The next con that I think is this keyboard does not produce a lot of noise, but if you are in a library and your colleagues are trying to concentrate for the exams, then you are pretty sure to get some stares. Have a listen on how this laptop keyboard sounds. See, this is not too much, but if you are in a library, then you will be creating a lot of noise where there is a lot of silence. So the next con is the pricing, and pricing is the biggest elephant in the room. So this laptop costs at about 1,75,000, and in 1,75,000 you can build a lot better gaming PCs. Those gaming PCs can perform better than this laptop. In 1,75,000 you can easily have a Ryzen 9 and RTX 30, not considering the fact that these GPUs are inflated in their pricing currently. But you can definitely build a better PC, and that PC is prone to perform better than any laptop. So pricing is one of the main cons of this laptop. Now another major con that I think is the usability, who this laptop is basically built for. Like if you are a normal person and you want to watch movies, surf the web, listen to some music, then or even playing some light game, then I think this laptop is definitely an overkill. You can definitely get some cheaper options in 50 to 60,000 rupees. So you don't need to invest in this type of a machine. So the question comes, who this laptop is built for. So I think the people who want performance and portability at their disposal, for those people this laptop is a perfect choice. So I chose this laptop because I wanted performance and portability in my hands, so I can just take my laptop anywhere, on the roof, in my room, or in my drawing room. I can just take it anywhere I want. So another con of this laptop is its weight. This laptop weighs at about 2.5 kilos. This is not that much compared to other laptops like my G17. So if you want to check that video, do click here. For normal use, if you want to take your laptop to your office daily, then I think this laptop is pretty heavy for that. So another downside to this laptop is the materials used to make this laptop. So this material is plastic, although this is a very soft feeling material. But if you talk about some MSI laptops which cost 25% less than this laptop, you'll definitely see a difference. So their body is completely built up of metal. So in just 75% cost of this laptop, you are getting a complete metal body. So now let me tell you what are the pros of this laptop. So performance wise, I think this laptop definitely outperforms some desktops. So if I am playing games, I'm easily getting 60 FPS in ultra settings. So the FPS varies between 60 and 120 depending upon the type of game. So I once tried to play RER2 in ultra setting and I was getting just 40 FPS. So that is an exception to this example. But for every other game, you can definitely expect above 60 FPS. But if you are a content creator, then you can definitely use Premiere Pro and After Effects, and you can definitely render out a 4K video, no issues with that. And for creating a 10-minute 4K video, it takes approximately about 15 minutes. So that is again pretty good. So the fan noise of this laptop is pretty low. It is at about 55 decibels, and this is a lot less than my G17. If you want to check out that laptop, just click here. So the fan noise is not that much that you will be concerned whenever you are playing heavy gaming or using heavy apps like Adobe Premiere Pro or After Effects. So the next point that I think is worth mentioning is that the fit and finish of this laptop is pretty good. Even this is plastic, but this feels so smooth. I can just run my hands over this all day long and I won't be exhausted, or my hand won't even feel hurt. This upper panel, this is complete metal, and the screen flex is not that much. There is some flex, but this is not that much to get yourself concerned. So the fit and finish build of this laptop is pretty good. It feels pretty solid, pretty sturdy, and you can definitely open it with one hand, no issue with that. It does not get bouncy or just try to lift itself off. So the next point is these RGBs look so fantastic. They are highly customizable. So if you just click on this Aura button, you can choose to customize these RGB in whatever way, in whichever way you want. These bottom RGBs, they look so fantastic. You can click off a button, you can just change all the colors, all the type of colors. You can just customize it completely. So the next advantage that I think this laptop has is this 300 Hz screen. This 300 Hz refresh rate screen is just smooth like a quantum stabilized atom mirror. I don't know what is that. Actually, I do. If you want to know what that is, I'll just leave a link in the description so you can check that out. In some games, you can definitely take the benefit of a higher refresh rate. Like if you are playing CSGO, then you can definitely expect a lot of FPS and a lot of better performance in a 300 Hz refresh rate screen. The next thing that I want to point out is this trackpad. This trackpad is so smooth. It is just quick to the response. It also supports these gestures, and this is comparatively bigger. This is a very big trackpad for its size. Like for a 15-inch, this is a very big trackpad. And comparing it to my G17 trackpad, this trackpad is an elephant. So the next good thing about this laptop is Asus finally included a webcam with this laptop. Like I remember when I was purchasing Strix G17 for my sister, it cost about 1,18,000 and there was no webcam, and my sister was so angry on me. But in this laptop, they have included a webcam. So I think that's the least that Asus can do for their fellow gamers to keep them always in the spotlight. So one of the main points that Asus actually spent a lot in R&D of this laptop is the fact that during heavy gaming or during heavy applications, the temperature rises like to 82 degrees, 83 degrees, but you cannot feel that temperature anywhere near this keyboard or the trackpad. So these areas remain pretty cool, but above that, below the screen line and near the hinges, you can feel that heat. But below that, there is no issue of heating. So if you are resting your hand below this keyboard, then there is no issue with your palm getting hot and getting burnt. So that really shows that Asus really spent some money in the R&D of this Strix G15. So that was it, guys. These were some of the pros and cons that I think are associated with this laptop. If you know some of the other pros and cons that you think should be mentioned, then do let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, then please hit that like button and subscribe so that you will never miss any of these informative videos in the future. So subscribe, keep watching. I'll see you soon.